Hello guys, it is Samari with Enhanced Beauty. I have not been back here to do a makeup tutorial, so I thought I would start back up. And I've actually had some requests to do my makeup, start filming my makeup videos again. So I'm going to do that. We're going to get started. I'm just going to show you my little everyday type glam. I have to shoot some content here in Eclectic Soul, which is my clothing boutique that I own with my mom. So I'm just gonna put on like a little everyday type glam, very natural, neutral type thing. Yeah, something very simple. So let me get my brow gel that dropped. And y'all, please don't think I'm ghetto, but I made some brow gel. I've been testing this out before I release it as a product for about a couple of months, and that's the only container that I had, so sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna start this off, and we're going to use the brow gel and a little double-ended brush. Comb up those brow hairs and swoosh them to the side. And we're gonna fill in. I always start at the bottom and just do a line, so that line can be my guide. And I start like midway through my brow. Do that. And then I do the top as well, midway. Connect those two. And I just slowly start to fill in. It's like using markers and colored pencils. You outline in a little bold, and then you lightly fill it in with the colored pencil. Well, that's how I draw. Alright. Then we're going to do the front of the back brow just lightly. Like I'm just taking little flicks. Alright. And once we get right here, I'm going to take the spoolie in. Brush the product through, so it won't be as harsh. I'm gonna put a little bit more product right here. Not a lot. And we have on one brow. Hopefully this other brow cooperates with me today, because I chopped it off. Yeah, I chopped it off while I was trying to clean up my eyebrows, and it's worse. This brow, I always start at the beginning. Each brow is different. Yeah, I always start at the beginning because this one is chopped off a little bit more than the other one. It's an odd shape. I have to make my arch. This brow normally does not love me. Although I love it, it don't love me. So, ain't too much I can really tell y'all about this brow, because I just do whatever to get it to come out. And as you can see, my line ain't straight, so I'm gonna clean that up with concealer after I'm done. All right, so I look to see if they look kind of similar. This arch is a little too high, so I'm gonna take that down. All right, so now I'm going to use my concealer in the color Fawn. And oh my God, it's leaked out. Golly. Okay. Had to put it on the back of my hand. But, oh child, why are you leaking out like that? Okay. This is a lot of concealer. But it's okay. I guess the container is leaking a little bit. And that's why so much is coming out. I'm gonna drag this down. And it's just gonna act as any eyeshadow primer, or it's just gonna sit. I don't think I'm gonna do eyeshadow today. Yeah, I don't think so. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna try to get as much off this and clean up the top part of my eyebrow. Try not to mess it up. Just clean up some areas. I know it looks crazy, but when I blend it out, it'll all come together. And some days I don't need to do any of this. Some days it'll just come out. They'll come out perfect, but today it's not a day. Like yesterday I had a really good brow day. And they came out perfect. Didn't need any concealer at all. And I'm just taking this little kabuki brush, little face brush, and buffing that concealer out. And I do downwards motions like that so that I can drag the concealer down instead of up into the brow. And it's like a little pat motion as well. So like pat down, pat down, pat down, pat down, pat down. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do no eyeshadow today. Like, I think I'm just going to do a little blanket face. Opposite for the above, I go upwards so that the concealer doesn't drag down onto the brow. Okay. And then if I did mess up my brows eating, I'm just going to go back in and fix where I messed up. Brows take the longest for me. Okay, but after I get the brows done, then everything else is normally easy peasy. But brows shape your face, so they control a lot. You know, if you got a cute face and some ugly brows, it's just gonna make your look trash. So now it's on to the face. I'm using the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and this is in the color 5 in 2 Amber Honey. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand because my hand is my go-to place. I'm gonna cap that on there, and I'm gonna take my same little foundation brush, and we're gonna place it on my face first. I kind of dipped out a lot. That happens. I like pump foundations because I tend not to pump out too much, but it's all right. It's all right. And I'm just buffing and blending. I'm literally swiping and tapping. Swipe, tap. And that is how I blend out. And as you can see, this is like medium to full coverage. Coverage is very buildable. Like, I had dark marks and you can't see anymore. Even with the sheerest layer, this has some really nice coverage. And I like to move a little fast with this because it kind of dries down a bit. And if you guys want to purchase these items, any items that I'm listing, if I can, that I'm using, I'll do a link below. All right. Now to do this forehead. The forehead, the forehead. All right. All right, with the amount of concealer in the color Fawn, I'm going to highlight my face. I don't do too much, I don't feel, but I'll show you. So because it's on the back of my hand, I'm gonna take a little concealer brush and boom, 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 boom. So many people apply their concealer so many different ways. I do it how I think it should. It's not enough under my eye. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. And you add concealer to like places where light normally hits. If you can see in my light where like there's a reflection right there, there's a light reflection right there, and on my nose area, and there's a little light reflection on my chin. So that's where light naturally hits. So you highlight to bring that out. And same foundation brush. Just because if I go a shade too light, it just makes my highlight look a little more natural. If I wanted to keep it like a bright highlight and be dramatic, I would use a different brush. But for my everyday, I like a subtle highlight, so I use the same brush because it keeps it highlighted, but it tones it down a little bit. Okay, and circular motion on the forehead. And you see where that light is hitting? Right there. All right. Now, to set my highlight and to do a little bronzing contour, I'm using the Broadway Contour Artist palette. As you can see, it's very well loved. For my highlight area, I'm using the yellow banana powder looking one, and I'm just tapping that product in there. I'm gonna let it sit just a little while like this, and I'm using a sponge. So all the places that I put that concealer is there. And I promise you it's not gonna look crazy out there. You see how I blend it out. the forehead. All right, so I'm looking crazy. And while that's on there, I'm gonna take the contour shade with a angled brush, and we are going to bronze. I call it like bronzer because I'm bronzing and contouring. I'm technically supposed to be using a cool tone shade, but I like warm tones. And I'm just going in my cheekbones, down my nose a little bit. Not too much, not too much. My forehead, a little circular motion on the temple areas. I look like a little reindeer. And then my chin. Sculpt out that chin a little bit. All right, now to blend this all together, I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible foundation. This one is in the lasting matte finish, shine control, and I'll put the color in the description, but I take that all over my face and it helps blend this out. Like, that's still bright, but blended. It's not like, there's a difference. It's toned down highlight right here. And then I put it over my contour to help it not be as harsh. So you see the difference? And it also sets my foundation. So like, you see my highlight is there. It's just not as dramatic when I put some powder on top of it. And this is like flicking motions. Like I'm tapping and flicking and tapping. And this is real and raw. Probably won't edit this. I'm probably just gonna upload it and let it be real. 18 minutes in, so, and I'm not doing eyeshadow, so I think that's good timing. I'm gonna take this product off my lips, but then go back over what I just messed up around my lips. All right. Reminder, if you're using your hand, clean off your hand as well. I don't know. I'm gonna use my sheer lip gloss from Estée Cosmetics, which is my makeup company. I make all natural makeup, skincare, body care. And this is the sheer lip gloss. It does not come in this tubing anymore. It's in a actual brush. All right, so here is my everyday natural type glam situation. and it only took me about 20 minutes. I can add some lashes. Should I add lashes? I think we can add some lashes. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna add lashes, and these lashes are my Zuri Mink lashes. These are in the style Scarlett. Hold on. Okay, so I also own another business called Zuri Lashes, where I sell mink and faux mink lashes, lash glue, as well as lash tools. So we're gonna apply some lashes because I think that'll just make this look a little bit better. So I'm going to just apply the lash glue just straight to my waterline. I feel like this helps, like it makes the glue dry down quicker, and it's like an easier method. There's a clump of glue. So as you can see, it goes on white, and then once it starts to dry down, it's gonna be clear. And you take your lashes on your lash tool, put it on the center, that way you can just pop them on there and maneuver. So this is mostly clear, so I'm gonna pop the middle on first, and then you work the outsides. Okay, and then because I'm a crazy person and I like to use my hand as well, but I'll show y'all how to use the tool. You just move them down, and then you can either use the tool or your hand or your finger to press everything together. For a little added security, I'm going to use my finger. All right, so that lash is on there. Can do the same for the other eye. Okay, this one was drying down a little fast, so had to be a little quick about it. All right, so the lashes are on there. And my total time right now is 25 minutes. And that's because I sat here and talked to y'all through this. So I need my little eyelash curler, because these were not put. This is what happens when you don't put your lashes back in their lash case. They go a little straight. So I need to get my eyelash curler and curl them and fix them, but y'all get the gist. So this is my everyday glammed up look, natural glam. I don't know what to call it, but here it is. So I hope that you liked it. I hope that you learned something from it. If you guys want me to like stop and concentrate, like specifically just eyebrows, just a whole tutorial talking about eyebrows, or strictly talking about how to put on your lashes, I am going to do some eyelash looks and stuff like that. But today, because I'm modeling different clothes, I didn't want to do too much to my eyes. But yeah, if you want a specific tutorial, just make sure that you comment and let me know what you want to see. But here it is. Here's my glam for today. All right, y'all. Have a good one, and I'll see you in my next video.